stick on your chest. You got to be a soldier in this. You can't be giving up. So a lot of you like to give up. That's why a lot of you go back into the world. Then you come by the camp and you mock the camp and you disrespect the brothers that are still putting in work. Because here we're really doing the work because we're risking our life right here. That's what people don't understand. Read on.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed.
And be patient when thou change. You have to be patient. Everything is not on your terms, not on your time. It's on the Most High's time. You have to understand that. If you don't understand that, then maybe this is not for you. But you should understand that. That's why you got to read and you got to understand and you got to hear what brothers and sisters are bringing out. Read on.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
And be patient when it's to a lower state. You got to be patient. Read on.
For gold is tried in the fire.
For gold is tried in the fire. What is that going into? And when you put gold into the fire, you want to see if it changed colors, right? That's being tried in the fire. Because you're going to see if it's real or not. Read on.
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
And acceptable men in adversity. Meaning a lot of our men are going to go through things. That's why you brothers, you have to learn to listen. We are the leaders of this nation, not the women. We're the head, not the tail. Read on.
Believe in him.
Believe in what?
Believe in him.
Believe in the Most High. You gotta believe in the Most High. That's the only way out. You have to believe in the Most High. Read on.
And he will help thee.
And he will what?
And he will help thee.
And he will help thee. Read on.
Order the way aright.
Order the way aright, meaning go keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. Read on.
And order the way aright, and trust in him.
And do what?
And trust in him.
And trust in the Most High. That's what you gotta put your trust in. Hold on. Got a question now? Got a question, brother? All right, cool. So you understand what we're bringing out? Cars. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, we don't know.
Verse 7. Ye that fear the Lord.
Wait. It said ye that fear the Lord. But some of us still fear the Lord. Read on.
Wait for his mercy.
Wait for his mercy. Not the mercy of the nations, not the mercy of the so-called white man, but the mercy of the Most High. He is the one that's going to bring you through all things, not the other nations. Read on. And
go not aside.
And go not aside. Meaning don't go to the left-hand side. Don't break the laws, statutes, the commandments of the Heavenly Father. Read on.
Lest ye fall. Yea, that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, ye that fear the Lord, believe him.
Ye that fear the Lord, believe him. See, we fear the Lord because we believe him. We know that we can go at any time. That's why we fear the Lord. That's why we keep the laws, that's the commandments. That's why we out here today, to bring this beautiful message. And what's the message? To tell our people to repent. Come back to the Most High. We trying to get out of here. We trying to make it to the kingdom. You know?
And your reward shall not fail.
And your reward shall not fail. Our reward is not going to fail. Read on.
Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good.
Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good. We don't need 1,000 breakdowns. That's clear and cut.
Right.
Read on.
And for everlasting joy and mercy.
For everlasting joy and mercy. What's the everlasting joy and mercy to get into the kingdom? To have the nations working for us.
Right.
The nations, they're going to be under us.
Right.
That's what a lot of you don't want. That's why a lot of you, y'all continue to be here and think America is going to go on forever. America is not going to go on forever.
Right.
America is on its last leg and it's on its way out, and Christ is coming back.
Right.
Do I know what day Christ coming, what day, year, and month? I don't know all that, but I know he's coming.
Right. Right.
That's the second coming. Because this thing is going on too long.
Right.
But that's why, brothers and sisters, you have to endure until the end. Read on.
Verse 9. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy.
See, ye that fear the Lord, hope for good. Why should you hope for good? Why? Because you're going through something right now. You're going through slavery. This is not good. Somebody tell you what to do. When you get on a train and a bus, you gotta wear a mask. You gotta wear gloves when you go into a store. I mean, you blacks and Hispanics, Native and Seven Indians, y'all wanna live like that? When we get in the kingdom, ain't gonna be no mask. Ain't gonna be no gloves. You gonna go wherever you gotta go and that's it. There ain't gonna be no more diseases in the kingdom. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be living it up. But we're gonna learn to be brothers and sisters when we get into the kingdom.
Right. That's right.
Read on.
Verse 10. Look at the generations of old.
It said, look at the generations of old. All you gotta do is look in the history books. They got all them years back then. Read on.
And see.
And what?
And see.
And see. All you gotta do is see. There's a lot of things there, even when you read the history books. There's a lot of things that are there. Read on.
Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was
Right.
forsaken?
Yeah, read that part over.
And did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?
What is that going to back then? We were very hard-headed back then. The Most High brought us out of slavery. What we did, we disrespected the Most High back then, like we're doing today. The Most High bring us out of something, guess what? We disrespect them again. Now we're in this captivity because why? We disobeyed the Most High. And also because we want to be like this nation that's above us, the so-called white man. But guess what? He's on his way out. He's going to be working for us in the kingdom. And guess what? The white man will be there since you're worried about him so much. Rock it out.
Right. Right.
Since y'all worried about the white man, he's going to be with us. Don't worry about it. Jay Leno, Stone Cold. What's the other one? What's the other white man? What's the other one? Who? Right, Trump. There's some other one. Who?
Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton. Again. Who else?
Bush.
Bush. Ray.
What's the other one named?
Any white man. It don't matter. Matt Damon. See? All they're going to be with us in the kingdom of heaven. They're going to be working for us. They're going to be slaves. Matter of fact, let's get that. Drop that for a second. Drop that. Go to the Bible. Revelation. No, that one. See, the problem is your pastor is not reading the scriptures in the church. That's the problem.
Right.
So you think Christ's going to come back and he's going to be giving out blow pops. That's not what's going to happen. He ain't doing that. Man, but let's get that first. Get that first. When Christ come back and then I like how that sounds. See, we're going to push this until Christ come back. And we're going to keep on pushing. 24, I think. No, when Christ come, go to Revelation. Go to Revelation. 13 out of 10.
Well, 66, Isaiah 66?
No, Matthew.
No, about
Christ
Christ
coming back?
coming back. 66 and 15.
Okay, we can do that too. Okay. Revelation and then
I'll do it.
so you got it. Cool.
Read it out the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. Any man have an ear, let him hear.
It said, if any man have an ear, let him hear. Everybody have two ears on their head, right? What are they used for? They're used for hearing, not smoking. Read on.
He that leadeth into captivity.
It said, he that leadeth into captivity. Does anybody know what the word captivity means? Huh? Very good.
Right.
That's what it means, slavery. If you don't believe us, I got a dictionary in my bag. We can pull it out. Going to say the same thing.
Right.
Read on.
Shall go into captivity.
Shall go into captivity. So that means all the nations that brought us to captivity, they're going to be going into captivity. See, another problem is you don't know what a lot of words mean. That's your problem. Since this COVID-19 came about, y'all should have been looking in a dictionary. Y'all should have been buying dictionaries or looking on computers. But you wasn't doing that. They were too busy walking afraid, doing like this, like they ain't the Wizard of Oz. That's what they was doing. I mean, you should have seen these people's faces. I mean, I'm sitting in the bench, everybody walking with masks, everybody's like this, they don't want to say hello, they don't want to shake your hand. I never knew of anybody yet that shook somebody's hand and died. You ever heard about that?
No, I never.
You ever heard that case? Somebody shake somebody, meaning you touch me and you die, or I die. You ever heard that, right? That's how people's acting. They don't want to shake your hand, they don't want to hug you. I mean, what's going on here?
Yeah.
They still got stores, they got soap and all that, right? Soap, water, all that stuff.
Right.
I mean, what's going on here? You know?
He that killeth with the sword.
It said, he that killeth with the sword. All these nations, they killed us with the sword. Read on.
Must be killed with the sword.
No, think about it.
Must be killed with the sword.
No, talk about it.
Must be killed with the sword.
See what it says? Must be killed with the sword. So the other nations, they will be killed with the sword, whether you like it or not. That's how it's going down. Read on.
Here is the patience.
Here is the what?
Here is the patience. And the faith of the
Here is the patience and the faith of the who?
of the saints.
Of the saints. And who are the saints? The Israelites. That's who the saints are. The saints cannot be the other nations. Let's get that. What's that? Psalms or the saints?
Daniel 7 and 18.
No,
So, that's the one. Yeah. Go back to where you at. There you go again. Read on. Read that last part. Read that last part until you get that what I want.
Revelation
Read
chapter
that last
30.
part. Read that last part.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Meaning you have to be patient. These things are gonna come.
That's right.
Don't rush it. This is not a rush job. Remember, we're on the Most High's time, not on our time.
Right.
You got that out? You got it?
Come. Psalm chapter 148, verse 14. He also exalted the horn of his people.
See, he exalted the horn of his people, read.
The praise of all his saints.
The praise of all his saints. Now I'm going to say who the saints are. Read on.
Even of the children of Israel.
No, even of the children of everybody.
Of Israel.
No, even of the children of everybody. Read on.
Of Israel. Of people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord.
See? It's going into the Israelites. We are the saints. So if you're a saint of the Most High, you're good. The next step is you got to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what you have to do. That's a requirement, and also to get into the kingdom of heaven. You can't be twerking and then get into the kingdom. It doesn't work that way.
Wrong.
No. If you're going to twerk for your husband. We're not twerking into the kingdom. No, we ain't doing that. The Most High ain't going for that. Definitely Christ ain't going for that.
Right.
So when Christ come back, he's coming to kill.
Oh, you want to get that?
Yeah, let's get that, yeah.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
The Lord will come with fire. Somebody is coming back with fire. It can't be me because I'm teaching right here. Read on.
And with his chariots,
And with his chariots,
like a whirlwind,
like a whirlwind. Read on.
so render his anger with fury.
To do what?
Render his anger with fury.
To render his anger with fury. What does that word render mean? It means to pay back, correct? So he's coming to pay back somebody. He's very upset.
Right.
Read on. Read that part over.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury.
To render his anger with fury. What does that mean? Christ is not coming back to give out blowpops. He's not doing that. He's coming to kill. That's what it's saying. He says render his anger. Read on.
And his rebuke was flames of fire.
And his rebuke with flames of fire. What does fire do? Fire burns. It's like if you're burning marshmallows, the same thing. The marshmallows are going to get dark. Read on.
For by fire and by his sword.
For by fire and what?
By his sword.
By his sword. What is the sword used to do? What is it used for? It's a killing instrument, correct?
That's right. That's right.
Can you use a sword to cut up apples? Read on. You can slice it, right? Read on.
For by fire and by his sword.
For by fire and his or her sword.
His sword.
His sword. So what does that mean? Christ is a man. Christ is not a woman.
That's right. That's right.
There's another way you brothers get cut. These people, when they say Christ was a woman, we can say no, Christ was a man. That's what your brothers, you got to read and you got to study. Read on.
Will the Lord plead with all flesh?
Will the Lord plead with all flesh? Read on.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Right.
Meaning what? He's going to kill a lot of people.
Right.
It's not talking about apples. You're not going to kill apples.
Think that coronavirus.
Right. He's going to kill a lot of people because a lot of our people are wicked.
Right.
Read on.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
Right. See? So when Christ comes back, he's coming back to kill. He's not coming back to give out blowpops. He's not doing that. He's coming back to kill. That's what he's coming back to do. Because he's upset. That's going to be his second. That's going to be his second return. Because remember, he was here already. So now he left. He got to come back here again. He got to get rid of filth and the garbage that's here on this earth.
Right.
So our people have to get ourselves together. Because I don't want to get caught by Christ, because I'm trying to make it to the kingdom. And most of my brothers here and sisters, I know y'all trying to make it to the kingdom.
Right. Right. They wouldn't be here.
Get Matthew. It's a wrap?
No.
You got something?
About poison in the land.
All right, go ahead.
This is Numbers. Chapter 50, 35, 35, 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
So therefore, we're not supposed to pollute the land wherein we are. We done?
For blood, it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
See? So the Most High come, when Christ come back, guess what? He have to do a lot of killing. There's a lot of filthy and wickedness on this earth. That's what he have to do.
That's right. That's right.
So you brothers and sisters, you should want to see that. Because remember, we're in the land of our oppressor. You being oppressed every day.
That's right.
When you go to the supermarket, you gotta wear a mask. You go to the supermarket, you gotta wear gloves.
Everything.
Go on the train, you gotta wear a mask. On the train, gotta wear gloves.
That's right.
Bus, mask and gloves. I mean, you really want to go through that? I don't want to go through that. I want to get up in the kingdom, and be telling some slave what to do. Because he needs things to do. Go to Isaiah 14:21. Isaiah 14:21. Because our people have to get themselves together. It's the last days. We gotta stop playing games. And we gotta stop with the charade.
Reading out the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
The Most High says, prepare slaughter for his children. That's clear and cut. Is that over?
Prepare slaughter for his children.
It said, prepare slaughter for his children. You know?
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of their fathers, meaning the sins of the other nations' fathers. You know?
That they do not rise.
That they do not rise,
Nor possess the land.
nor possess the land. You know?
Nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Nor fill the faces of the cities. Read on.
For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts,
Read on. Read on.
and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bidding and the pools of water, and I will sweep it with the bosom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts.
Right. So therefore, the nations, they're going to be out of here. A lot of them are going to get killed. The same way they killed us, they're going to get killed, but in due time. So that's what we got to wait, and we got to have patience. You know that.
Right. The Lord of hosts have sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. And as I have proposed, so shall it stand. That I will break the Assyrian in my land, and upon my mountains tread him under foot. Then shall his yoke depart from off them.
Go to Deuteronomy 7:6. Let's see who the Lord's chosen people are. Because people think that the Lord's chosen people are everybody, which is not. You understand? Let's see who the Lord's chosen people are. Deuteronomy 7:6.
We read it out the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people
It said, for thou art a holy people. You know?
unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee
The Most High have chosen thee. You know?
to be a special people unto himself.
To be a special people unto himself. So he chose our people to be special unto the Most High self. You understand? That's how that works. You should be happy that that you're being chosen. Because he could have chosen the other nations. You know?
Above all people
Above all people, read on.
that are upon the